Hello friends, today we will create RAG using the Azure OpenAI and Python. To create RAG, we will follow these steps. First, we will understand RAG, then we will set up Azure resources, including creating an Azure OpenAI resource, Azure AI Search resource, and Azure storage account. We will upload data to Blob storage and will deploy model to Azure OpenAI. Next, we will create an index with Azure AI Search. Finally we will develop a RAG application, and at the end we will run our application. Let's start. F- First step, we will understand RAG. RAG is a technique that combines the generative power of large language model with a search based retrieval mechanism. In RAG, we start by creating embedding, which are numerical representation of data. In this tutorial, we will use Azure Search service to create these embeddings. When a user asks a question, we combine their queries with system prompt and convert into a embedding, or you can say vector. This allows us to search through the stored embedding data to find the relevant information. The retrieved information is passed to the language model, which uses it to generate a complete and accurate answer. Let's understand through diagram. In this diagram, you can see user prompt, vector DB, retrieved information, and OpenAI. Here, the system prompts define how the language model behaves. Basically, it is define the behavior of language model. To build RAG system, we combines the user's question with the system prompt, then send it to a vector database to find the more relevant information. Once the relevant context is retrieved, then both the prompt and the information are sent to the LLM, which then generates the final response to the user. Let's understand this in a better way with an example. So suppose a developer wants to create a travel recommendation system, okay, and data is available in Azure Blob storage. System prompts define the behavior of LLM. Here, our system prompt is provide travel recommendation based on the available travel vouchers. Basis of this system prompt, our LLM will react as a travel assistant and will add the relevant text to generated answer. Suppose user is planning to visit New York and user is asking what are the best hotel in New York. The user asks is what are the best hotels in the New York. The system will combine the user question with the predefined system prompts, and final prompt will be provide travel recommendation based on the available travel brochures and what are the best hotels in the New York. So here basically we are combining system prompt and user questions together and creating the final prompt. Then system will retrieve the hotels data from the vouchers using the vector database. Finally, LLM will generate the response similar to the this response. Here we can see this is the response. Some of the best hotels in the New York include the Plaza hotels and the Standard Highline. So we will get such kind of information. We now have a good understanding of RAG. Next, we are going to set up the key resources needed for our RAG application on Azure. We will cover three important components. the Azure OpenAI resource, the Azure AI Search resource, and the Azure Storage account. Let's go through the each of them step by step. First, we will create a resource group. To do this, click on the resource group icon, then click the create button. Give the resource group name, choose a location, and select the appropriate subscription from the drop down if you have multiple subscriptions. Click on next, click on review and create. Review these details. Now click on create. A resource group is a container used to organize and manage related resources. In this resource group, we will create resources like Azure OpenAI, Azure AI Search, and Blob storage. Now we can see resource group is ready. Click on the resource group. We will create other resources in this group. Click on create. Search Azure OpenAI resource. Select this resource. Click on create. Select the same resource group, or you can create resource group here as well. Check the subscription. Create all resources in the same location to avoid the issues and complexity. It is best practice to create all resources in the same location and in the same resource group. I always follow this practice. Give a name to the Azure resource. Select pricing tier. Review the details and click on next. Keep the selected option. Click on next. Review these details, then click create. Deployment of resource is in progress. It will take some time. I'll fast forward this recording to save time. Click on go to resource button. We can also access the same resource from the our resource group. We can see our OpenAI resources available here. Let's create the next resource, Azure AI Search. Search Search resource here. Click on Azure AI Search resource. Click on create. Check the resource group and subscription. Give name to the Azure AI Search resource. Select the same location. Select the pricing tier. For the for the demo, I will select SQF free one. Click on next. These details are related to workload. No need to make changes here. Click on next. If you required, you can add tag name for billing and management, but I don't need to add tag here. Review these details, then click on create. Deployment is in progress. Click on go to resource to open it. Go back to our resource group to check the resource. Now we can see Azure AI Search service. Let's create next resource, a storage account. Search a storage account. Click on this storage account. Click on create. Check subscription and resource group. Give name to the storage account. Select the location. Select the primary service as per your requirement. Performance. Select standard. Select redundancy locally redundant to save money. Check the added details once again, then click on review and create. Check details once again, then click on create. It will take some time. Deployment is in progress. Now we have all required resources. Let let's check the resources in our resource group. Now we can see all resources are available. Let's open the resources and note down the important details. Copy key 1 and endpoint, add into the notepad. We need these details to configure our application. Now open Azure Search service, copy URL from the overview page and primary admin key from the setting. Open Blob storage. Click on access key, copy key. Copy the connection string as well. Cross check the details. We need data to create RAG. I will share this link in description. Let's open this link and download the document. We can see these are PDF files and these details are related to travel. Let's upload these files to Blob storage. Open the resource, click on configuration under the setting, select enabled. To access it publicly without authentication, click on save. Click on a storage browser, then click on Blob container. Click on add container button. Give name to the container. And make sure you selecting Blob anonymous access. Click on create. Click on the newly created container to upload the document. After uploading the old document, click on upload. Now we can see upload is successful. Let's deploy model. Open Azure OpenAI resource. Scroll down and open Azure AI Studio. Azure AI Studio is a platform that enables users to build, fine-tune, and deploy AI model using OpenAI advanced language models on Azure. Scroll down, click on deployment. Here we will deploy two models. Click drop down arrow on deploy model and select deploy base model. Multiple embedding model is available here, but I will select text embedding ADA 002 because it's easily available in almost all region. Click on confirm. Give name to embedding model. I will go with the default name. Select deployment type. Check the details and click on deploy. Let's deploy our next model. Select GPT-35 Turbo Instruct. You can select any available model. Give name to the model. I will go with the default name. Click on deployment details. From here we can control the token limit. I am reducing the token limit to control the price. Click on Deploy. Deployment done. Click on Deployment again to see the deployment model. Go back to Resource Group and click on Azure AI Search. Click on Import and Vectorize Data. Select Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2. If you are not able to find your container, then try it with Azure Blob Storage. Select Azure subscription. Select a storage account that we have created. Select Blob container. No need to select the checkbox. Click on Next. Select the Azure OpenAI in kind. Check subscription. Select the Azure OpenAI service that we have created. Select embedding model that we have created. Click on Next. No need to select anything. This is related to image. Click on Next. Select schedule indexing once. Click Next. Review. Then click on Create. Index is ready. Click on Start Search or go to the resource Azure OpenAI Search to check whether indexing was successful or not. In the search option, enter .stack and click on Search. If it is showing if it is showing the data, that means indexing was successful. If you are not able to see, then create the search index again. We can also get the index detail from the index page as well. Click on index. Here it is showing 0. Wait for few seconds, it will show the size. Wait for few seconds, it will show the size. Now we can see the index. Click on Search Explorer. Repeat the same step, enter dot and stack in the search option to get the detail. Let's start building RAG using Python. Once open VS Code, you can open any editor. I prefer VS Code. I have already created a sample code to save time. Let's configure it first, then I will give a walkthrough of this code. Add the credential that we noted down in the text file. Add the credential that we noted down in the text file into .env file. Don't worry about these credentials. After this session, I will delete the resources. Get the Azure OpenAI deployment name. Open the Azure OpenAI resource. Then click on Azure AI Studio, click on deployment, open the model, copy the deployment name. To get the Azure Search index name, open the Azure Search service, click on index, copy the index name. Now env file is ready. Let's test the code. To test the code, open the terminal, run the code. Enter first question. List of hotels in London. The moment we click on enter, the question will get converted into vector, and through the vector search or Azure AI search, we will get the answer, and then it will go to LLM model to generate the answer in natural language. As we can see, we get the answer. It is showing the hotel names. Let's verify it. Open document to verify it. Now we can see the same hotel name in PDF document. Let's ask a new question. Give more information related to the Buckingham. Let's ask new question. Give more information related to the Buckingham Hotel. Now we can see we get the answer. Let's verify the information in PDF. We can see the same details in PDF as well. It means our RAG is working. It means our RAG is working. Let's understand the code. You can create .env file very easily. Just create new file and save it with .env. Install the important library. Install OpenAI and Python.env. OpenAI library to access Azure OpenAI and Python.env to read .env file. Read the credentials from the .env file. Initialize the Azure OpenAI client. Get the question from user. Configure the data source. This is for Azure AI Search. Get the response from Azure OpenAI. Add this code to get the answer from the response. Now our RAG Python code is ready. Further, we can deploy it and integrate with UI so that end user can access it. You can see the deployment that I have created in my previous session. I will share the link in the description. In the upcoming session, we will see the RAG with Copilot. Thank you so much.